Hey, welcome to another new creature review. Today we're checking out Transformers Siege, War for Cybertron Trilogy, Voyager class, Soundwave. Now, right off the bat, I do have to apologize. I have not been very active on the channel, and very plain and simple, I've been sick and had to take care of myself a little bit, and my finances aren't allowing me to pick up too much, so I figured, let's just slow down on the collecting a little bit and take care of myself and just make sure that I'm okay. If you're sick, take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your mind. Yeah, that being said, let's check this guy out. Yeah, here is the box. Right off the bat, you see on the side, on the chamfered edge, this really beautiful artwork of Soundwave. That looks amazing. I love the artwork that they put into this. There's your logo. We've got this really big product window, but I mean, even, just looking at it in person, it's very dark. That's no joke right there. I was messing with my lights on this, and it's just a dark box, dark background, dark figure, so it just doesn't pop really well. If they had like maybe a light purple in the background, it would have highlighted him a little bit more, but then it wouldn't fit the Siege motif. And then there's our Siege artwork on the flat side right there. On the back we have our product renders. Very nice. 25 steps. I don't know if I'm going to do that on video. We'll see. Yeah. And then you can get your Battle Master, and I have not received these tapes yet. I'm looking for them. I don't think they're out in retail, but I know you can pick them up at stores like Big Bad Toy Store and things like that. I don't know if it's Big Bad Toy Store. I know I had some friends pick them up at Toy Dojo, but don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure they're available now. But yeah, be on the lookout for those. All right, let's get into this. And we're going to open, the side. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't keep my boxes anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but here we go. Let's pop this guy out of his tomb. I only see 2 ties. Huh. There are only 2 ties on this guy. That's incredible. Transformers are usually covered with little plastic tie-offs. There's a weapon right there. Another weapon right there. All right, well, let's get in on this. That's a very cool blaster. Does it? Yep. Closes up. Does this attach to it at all? I don't know. We'll look at the instructions in just a little bit. That's very cool. I like that a lot. Not too much paint, but it's good. I mean, nothing to complain about. Then we have this. I don't know what this is. It looks good. Looks like it could be a handle of some sort. But, I mean, we're going to find out what it is. Hammer. All right. Let's see. There are instructions inside this box. At least I hope there are. Yep. All right. Yep. And so many steps. 25 steps. I am not looking forward to that. I mean, yeah, I get my figures for their robot modes anyway, so let's get in on this guy. Check him out. Check out his detail. He's nice and dark. And I don't know if you can see this. There, he has some legit light piping. See that? Covered. I haven't seen light piping on a Transformer in a while, so that's kind of exciting. Huh. And it's done really well too. See how well that's coming through? It's wow. Man, that is so cool. We got the weathering right here. This is some weathering that I can actually appreciate. It looks like, you know, the clear plastic that got scratched up and scuffed up. And that, I mean, you know, he was a tape deck for a while. Oh, that is cool. Something I noticed in the in some friends' pictures, he has a finger here so he can, you know, push his button. Beep, beep, beep. Or at least look like he is. I can't turn it far enough. But that's really cool. You know, like, psh, eject. That's probably not the right sound effect. But yeah, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, they picked out a lot of nice details here. You got your little knobs right there on his knees. And the weathering doesn't look too bad on this. I like it. I like it a lot. That's really cool. He's got his blaster on his shoulder. Does that come off? I'm sure it does. Yeah. It's just pegged in there. Very nice. Put that back. On his back, we have the these little blasters right here. They look like engines, little rockets right there. It's a little hollow, but it feels good. It feels good in hand. So far, Transformer Siege has not it has not been disappointing in the least. Even, gosh, even Cog, he's got his own quirks, you know, and it's been a very good experience all around. Let's get in on his articulation. His head is on a ball joint. He's got a little bit of waggle right there. Can look all the way around. I don't know what these are for. I guess I'll find out in when we do the transformation. He's got a rotation on the shoulder and a hinge. That's a full 360 rotation right there. We got a hinge, goes up that far. We've got a swivel at the top of the bicep. We have a double hinged elbow, probably for transformation. His articulation at the wrist, it folds in for transformation, but we don't have any rotation there. He has a waist swivel. He has plates in front of his thighs. He's got pretty good range of motion there on a swivel. We got a hinge going out that far. He can do a full split. That's very cool. We've got, ooh, that's a really tight, you hear that? Let's turn that around. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he's got some really tight thigh swivels above the knee. He has a single jointed knee and it only bends about that far. Do we have any? Yep, we have an ankle tilt. Just a tiny bit, but it's enough, you know. It doesn't seem like his feet do much outside of that ankle tilt. But there you have it. This is our guy. Let's do a size comparison real quick. Here he is with Megatron and flywheels. From Marvel Legends, we have the homemade suit Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming and Gwenpool. From Transformers Studio Series, we have Leader Class Grimlock and Deluxe Class Bumblebee. And for good measure, we have Titans Return Leader Class Soundwave. There is a huge difference between these guys, but they're good representations in their own right. I think for what Titans Return Soundwave is for that trilogy, he looks really good. And for Siege and overall, this is a great rendition, and he's very reminiscent of that G1 look, you know, just like this guy, you know. But they're different sizes, they're different styles, they're from different trilogies, different stories. They do a great job for what they are. All right, let's get this guy transformed. All right, here it is. It's kind of a battleship of some kind. It looks pretty good. Let's get in a little closer on this. Now the detail is nice. And that's to be expected with a the Siege line. They've set a high bar for themselves, so you know you've got really nice sculpt work right there. Looks like little missile pods right there across the end. You can see from his knees, and then on the top. Well, let's just keep going on the side. Got our little intakes right there. His weapons store on top of these little jet intakes. The back is a box that opens up. Do these go forward? I don't know. I don't know what these are for. I don't think they were mentioned in the instructions. I could be wrong though, you know. I mean, there. They did something. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, it looks good for the most part. I'm probably not going to be transforming this guy much though, because I mean, this is not a robot in disguise. maybe on Cybertron. But I mean, if he's supposed to be some sort of space flagship of some kind, I don't know, it's not doing it for me. The detail is nice. The sculpt work is nice. Weathering looks good for what this is. You know, just like maybe this was a spaceship that went through like an asteroid field or something, got all scratched up and dented up. But you know, I mean, it looks good. Yeah, that works. On the bottom, it's very hollow and kibbly looking. You know, you got his hands. You can see that these are arms. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but maybe it's some sort of landing gear, maybe. Yeah. Let's back out. And that's what that looks like. But I mean, if it's supposed to be some sort of battleship or flagship, it doesn't scale with anything. You know, if it were like one of the Titans Return Leader class figures, it would be really big, and then we could put like you know, the Micromasters on there or something. But this, I don't know. This isn't doing it for me. There is another mode on the box. If you're very observant, you can see on this little flap, you can see the unofficial Lamppost mode. If you ever watch the G1 cartoon, they go back to Cybertron, transforms into this lamppost. I don't know if he's supposed to be a lamppost. When I was little, I thought he was supposed to be some sort of like antenna thing. I don't know. But I don't know. He unofficially, he's the lamppost mode, and that's cool. I'm going to give this a shot. There are no instructions to do this, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. So, wish me luck. I'm already off to a bad start here. Let's take these Oh my gosh, that just comes right off. You know, it falls off one time, and then it just wants to fall off every time. So I have not edited this video yet, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have this alt mode transformation in the video, but I'm going to keep this one in because I think maybe some people want to see it. I don't know. I could be horribly, horribly wrong, though. Come on. Loosen. There we go. Okay, I see. So you got to play with his double hinge right there. There's a tab right here, and there's a slot right there. That's what I was doing wrong on this side. Tab, slot. Oh yeah. Gotta flip these down or I'm gonna break something. There we go. And there you have it. Lamppost mode. That is I like this way better than that battleship mode. This is fantastic. And if you know, I mean he could be like you know, like a chicken walker, the ATST, you know? But this is supposed to be straight. Like that. And he's supposed to be tipped forward just a touch, you know, because he's a lamppost. But let's get in on this so you can see. This is like a official and unofficial. I mean, it's on the box art. There's some line renders right there. So I think I did all right. Ooh. Yeah, but here's the top. We've got these little I don't know, maybe they're spotlights if he's a lamppost. Or I mean, it could be artillery too. We've got the guns on the sides right there. You could put these up for antennas if you wanted to, you know. I want to say that he's some sort of you know, high class antenna transformer when he's in this mode. I don't think he's a lamppost, but I could be totally wrong, you know. I haven't really looked it up. I remember seeing him transform in the G1 cartoons when I was a kid, and I was like, "Oh wow, that looks stupid." But this right here, Hasbro's kicking it out of, or they're hitting it out of the park, with the nostalgia. And this right here, even though I didn't like it as a kid, they did a great job. I mean, this is it. I remember he put his arms behind his back and then his legs went together and he was a lamppost. Fantastic. But this is actually kind of nice. I mean, if you use your imagination, you can use this for a lot of stuff. He can be just like a standalone gun turret. Just like right there, and he's or like I said, he could be a walker. And if he has something in there, we can tab these back in there. Yeah. He can put like one of the cassette robots in there, and it could be who's controlling this at the time. Just that can be a cockpit. It's the the options are limitless here. You use your imagination. But this is really cool. I really like this. I don't like that official battleship mode, but I mean, what can you do? I mean, it is what it is. I wonder if maybe we can make this a little more. I don't know. I'm just messing around now, It's my party. Crap, I want to. Right. There we go. And then we can put his legs together. Maybe. And then turn this around. Pop these into place. And then he can be like... We can use a little bit more of that function right there. Oh, except for it won't stand because it's at an angle. Alright, well, I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh, I was wrong. Alright, but yeah, he won't. Yeah. I thought I was onto something, but clearly I was not. Put those back. Alright, well, let's get this guy back into his robot mode. We will arm him up with his armaments. We did not look at the... we haven't looked at his accessories in hand yet, so we'll do that, and then we'll wrap up. All right, here he is, and he has these weapons. Sorry, it's a little bit disjointed. I haven't really done this in a while, so my flow is a little bit off. But USWHF. This is I don't know what that means. Sonic Compression Mega Blaster. So we just stick this all together. Guess that goes in there. Yeah. And that goes in there. Huh. All right. Well, there's ridiculously long gun. Yeah, he's probably not going to be using this very often, but let's put it in his hands. See how it plays out. Maybe it looks cooler in his hands than oh my. Or maybe I'm just like 100% wrong here. How does this... Okay, so the render shows that, it goes, his one hand's there and one hand's there. Maybe, I guess, okay, well, I guess if I do this, you can, but who holds a gun like this? Who holds a gun like this? This is craziness. So maybe Sonic Compression Mega Blaster, maybe the sound waves have to build up from here and just like amplify in here and then blast out through here. I don't know. Imagination. I mean, it kind of looks like, you know, the exterminator bug wand right there. Just, you got termites? But this is not, no. I am sorry. This is not going to fly. This is going to go on his shoulder. What is up with this? Huh. Okay, well, that's interesting. There's, like, unnecessary... Oh! Well, kind of. I mean, I guess... See, we've got, like, that hex top right there. And it's pegged in. And I guess it can, like, angle up. I don't know why it would need to, but, you know. So that'll go there. That will always go there. Oh, okay. So, I mean, it can pivot up a little bit. So that's okay. Okay, I like that. That's cool. But this right here... Okay, I don't know. This is all the sonic cannon that he needs, his little mega blaster. Yeah. That's all he needs. And, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. We will see. For now, where can this store? I don't know. Clip. There we go. All right. So, all right, final thoughts. This guy is incredible. The detail on this guy is incredible. His articulation is incredible. His scale is incredible. Everything about this guy, except for maybe that battleship mode, that Star Cruiser kind of mode, is, you know. But for what that is, it's not even that bad either. The Lamppost mode was a very unexpected surprise on this guy, and I got to give a special shout out to Hunter Joestar for finding that. He showed a picture on one of the groups that we're in, and I was like, okay, we've got to try it, and that is incredible. So thanks for that, dude. I am going to probably put step-by-step pictures how to do that from bot mode on my Instagram. So shoot on over there to see if that's something you want to try out. Otherwise, you know, I definitely recommend this guy 100%. If you are not into the Siege line and you want a classic Transformer with that classic look, this guy is your guy. Check him out one more time. Just from head to toe, he is definitely Soundwave. I have not tried any of those fan modes where he turns into the boombox. I don't intend to either. That's what this guy's for. He'll be my boombox. But this guy, he's going to be my lamppost. So, yeah. That is it for my review. Tell me what you think about this guy in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this review. If you like this review, give me a like. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I put new stuff up on the channel. Hopefully, I'll be able to put more stuff up. Like I said at the beginning, I haven't been very active because I haven't been collecting things. And I've been a little bit sick. And like I'm still not great, but I'm getting there, so I'm trying to slowly come back into doing things regularly. So maybe I'll just do some of my old figures in the meantime, just for reviews, just to put something up, you know. And I've been playing with some old figures. So yeah, if you've been following my Instagram, I've been playing with Caliber Optimus Prime from the last night. So, you know, I'll probably be doing a review on that guy pretty soon, just for fun, because I think he deserves some airtime. He's a really good figure. But this guy, wow, yes! You know, be on the lookout for pictures of this guy on my Instagram and on my Facebook. And like I said, I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to commit to it. I'm going to do step-by-step pictures of this guy going from robot mode into lamppost mode, just so it's there, so you guys can see it. You know, if you know how to do something, you ought to do it, and do it for the community, and so everybody can benefit from it. All right, thanks for watching.